Good morning everyone, and I hope this video finds you well. For me, I am fine, and where I am, things are okay. Today I want to talk about a very important topic about the Finance Bill 2023, which has evoked a lot of heat, a lot of debate in our country today. I know from a citizen perspective, I pray and I hope that this bill will not pass. But as an open-minded person, I tend to believe, and I'm sure that come what may, this bill is going to pass. You remember in 2018, President Uhuru Kenyatta introduced a similar version of the finance bill, and despite threats, arguments against, and proposals from lawmakers in and out of the country, the bill passed. Although to me, the proceedings in Parliament on that day depicted that those who were against the bill were many than those who were supporting it. But that is my opinion. I hope that the Finance Bill 2023 is going to pass based on three major reasons. One of the reasons, and a very privy and important one, is the president. A few days ago, I read an article on the Star newspaper. I also saw a similar information on the news outlets, Citizen TV. The president was bold in his speech, saying that nataka kuona wenye watapinga hiyo bill. Not his own words, but I have paraphrased what the president meant. The president was very clear that he is on the lookout to see MPs mostly and specifically Kenya Kwanza MPs who will oppose the bill. This sends a very direct message to Kenya Kwanza lawmakers that they have no option but to support the bill. Always in politics, you support your government, whether it is wrong or right. You support your government. So I believe that with the force from the president, the bill is going to pass. The president is very clear in his agenda, very clear in what he wants, and very clear on the financial objectives he wants to meet in this financial year. So he's sending his soldiers, the lawmakers, the MPs, to do everything possible, and I mean everything possible, to ensure that the bill passes. So one of the reasons that I think that this Finance Bill 2023 is going to pass and will never fail is that the president is at the center of everything. He is the commander-in-chief of the armed forces, he is the president of the Republic of Kenya, and is the controller of everything. So that means everything he decides to do is committed to it. And I think President Ruto believes that the finance bill is a savior to the government. I heard them talking about finding empty coffers after resuming office, and they tend to think that through the finance bill they will raise a lot of funds to make sure that the county governments and the national government runs. So clearly with the president at the center of everything, I believe and I am sure the Finance Bill 2023 is going to pass. My second reason, which is somehow tied to the first reason, is party politics and the fear of repercussions if you oppose the bill. I'm not good at the laws guiding political parties or what, but I'm informed that MPs or those elected through particular political parties must align and comply to the rules, in-house rules. One of the speculations of these rules, or one of the dictates of these rules, is that you support your party stand. If the party says that we go left, then that means that as an elected member, through that party machinery, you should go left. If the party says that you should go right, then all elected officials through that party ticket should go right. The finance bill is, let me say, a document engineered by the Kenya Kwanza MPs or lawmakers. The Kenya Kwanza party and the Kenya Kwanza government are fully behind the finance bill. This means that all their lawmakers, all their MPs in the National Assembly and the Senate must fully back the finance bill because it is the party's agenda. And if you don't, then I think there are very negative things that awaits you. So I tend to believe that Kenya Kwanza MPs fear punishment from the political party. If you oppose this bill, then you are reminded that there are some very bad things awaiting for you. So the second reason why I believe that this Finance Bill 2023 will pass is because of the pressure from the political party and the fear of negative repercussions from the party leadership. So MPs, they have no otherwise. They have no second option. They have no alternative but to support the finance bill. So that is my second reason why I believe and I'm sure that the finance bill is going to pass and will be assented to law by President Ruto. My third and last reason is the pressure from governors. I believe that governors have some control over the lawmakers, and to some extent they have the ability to influence them on the decisions they make in parliament or senate. And be reminded that governors need money to run the counties. They need money to pay the salaries. They need money to ensure that projects are paid for and completed in time. So governors, their hands are tied and they have no option than to support the finance bill, because that is where their money will come from. Remember, Deputy Gachagua urged the governors not to oppose the finance bill. He insisted that it is through the finance bill the stalemate currently experienced in the counties will end. So governors have no option than to support the finance bill, because they need money. As county presidents, they need money to run their operations. So it is no option for them to reject the bill. I know you understand that governors don't vote. They don't vote on the finance bill, but they have influence on the lawmakers within their counties, the MPs, the elected and the nominated. To some extent, they can call or physically meet these MPs and urge them to support the finance bill, because through that they will get money to run the countries. So I tend to think that with the pressure from the governors, and with the support and full backing of the governors, the MPs from their designated areas will support the finance bill 2023. So with these three main reasons, I am impressed to say that the finance bill will pass. I'm not impressed per se, because if the bill passes, then as a Kenyan citizen and as a mwananchi, the bills will be very weighty. The bills will be very, very weighty, and the cost of living will be very high. So although I hypothesize and I emphasize that the bill is going to pass, I am sad. I must say that I am very sad that the bill is going to pass. So I would like to urge my fellow Kenyans that from my own assessment, the finance bill 2023 is going to pass. And if this bill passes, then things are not going to be okay. So the best we can do, brace for tough times. Brace for tough times, because life is going to be very stormy, and with the taxes I have seen in the finance bill, the cost of living is going to be high, and economists always say that when the cost of living is high than the income, then people suffer. I think we can only call for a supernatural intervention in this, because what we have now cannot solve our problems. But I think our MPs should be sober-minded, and they should consider citizens. They should prioritize the citizens and ensure that every decision they make, they factor in the people's needs. If that is done, then even Kenya Kwanza MPs will vote against the finance bill. But based on my discussions, the MPs must be loyal to their party. They must ensure that they implement and support every decision that the party makes. So, to me, the uncontrolled pressure from President Ruto, the party loyalty required from the MPs, and the pressure, the unforeseen pressure from the county governors are three major reasons that will ensure that the Finance Bill 2023 passes. Don't worry about this young girl. She has just woken up, and that is why she's yawning. So don't worry about her. I think in our next video, I'll talk about the key contents of the finance bill that are relevant to the citizens, and we will compare the finance bill 2023 and the finance bill 2018 and see what are similar and what are different. I think this will give us an opportunity to understand how life will how the cost of living will increase if the current finance bill is passed, compared to how the cost of living was in 2018 when the finance bill was passed during Uhuru's government. With those few remarks, I would like to urge you to watch this video, share it on all platforms, and kindly subscribe. That is the only request I would want from you. Subscribe, share, and comment. If there is anything that I have said which is not impressive, please comment, correct me. If you would like to share your thoughts, please do so. If you think there is an area that should be touched, please share in the comments. With these few comments, I pray that you have a good day, and as I said earlier, brace for tough times. Thank you.